Gigi, and Judge? I mean, it's up to you. Okay. All right. Great. All right. Arlo. All right.
Good morning. My name is Sandy Meyer, and I serve on your Board of Trustees, and my pronouns are she, her. If you're here for the first time, thanks for joining us. We look forward to getting to know you, and we invite everyone present in the sanctuary to join us for an in-person community time immediately following the service. Each week, we remind ourselves of this congregation's core values: connection, transformation, justice, and acceptance. Our mission is to embody these core values in our daily lives by welcoming all, inspiring compassion, nurturing wonder, and serving community. We warmly invite you to join our winter solstice service on Thursday at 7 p.m. in Unity House. We will not have a service Sunday morning next week, but we will have a candlelight Christmas Eve service at 3 p.m. and 7 in this space and live streamed. Our offices will be closed the week between Christmas and New Year's. Reverend Emily now has an announcement about the pageant for next Sunday's 3 p.m. service.
I wanted you all to know that there are still opportunities to be part of our Christmas pageant at the service at 3 p.m. next Sunday. We have one rehearsal, which is a soup supper and rehearsal on Saturday evening, and it is really for all ages. So if you are interested, come see me after the service.
We're so glad you joined us today. I now invite you to take a moment to greet one another.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Roger, and my pronouns are he, him. Our chalice lighter this morning is Billy. Come on up. Billy likes soccer. And so I invite you to join in the chalice lighting words in the order of service. We are Unitarian Universalists. This is the church of the open mind, the loving hearts, the helping hands. We take care of the planet Earth and each other. Thank you, Billy. Little malfunction there, but Billy went with it and figured it out. Thank you. So today is the third Sunday of Advent, and so this Sunday we light the first 2 weeks candles, and then the third candle, which is the candle for love. Love, as we'll say in a moment, is the doctrine of this congregation. May we, each of us in our own way, express and embody love in all the words we speak, in all the actions we take, or at least as many of those words and actions as we can possibly figure out. So, for this Sunday of love.
Our opening words are in part from the Reverend Gretchen Haley. What's going to happen? Will everything be okay? What can I do? In these days, we find ourselves too often stuck with these questions on repeat. We grasp at signs and markers, articles of news and analysis, Facebook memes, and forwarded emails, as if we could prepare, as if life ever made any promises of making sense or turning out the way we thought. For this hour, we gather to surrender to the mystery, to release ourselves from the needing to know, the yearning to have it already all figured out, and also the burden of believing we either have all the control or none. Here in our song and our silence, our stories and our sharing, we make space for a new breath, a new healing, a new possibility to take root. That is courage, forged in the fire of our coming together and felt in the spirit that comes alive in this act of faith. That we believe still a new world is possible, that we are creating it already, here and now. Whoever you are, wherever you are on your life journey, wherever you are in the world, you are welcome here. Come, let us worship together.
Good morning. Obviously, I'm not Marty Swisher. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Michael Weeks, and I will be leading music today with the help of my friend here. You know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? This is Rufus, the fire-breathing dragon. All right? Please rise in body and spirit and join me in singing hymn number 231 in the gray hymnal, Angels We Have Heard on High. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why these songs of happy cheer? What great brightness did you see? What glad tidings did you hear? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. See him in a manger laid, whom the angels praise above. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while we raise our hearts in love. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Please join me in reading the words of our covenant. Love is the doctrine of this congregation, and the quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek the knowledge in freedom, to serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus we covenant with each other and with God.
Good morning. My name is Jeff Rupus, and I serve on your spiritual care team. We're here to offer a compassionate ear in times of trouble or life challenges. You can contact us at spiritualcare@unitytemple.org. Love is the doctrine of this congregation, and sharing of joys and sorrows of our lives is one of the ways we express this love. If you wish to share a joy and sorrow, you can write it in the binder just outside the sanctuary here, or you can email it to joysandsorrows@unitytemple.org. Be sure to get consent if you are doing a joy and sorrow for someone else. Here's the joy and sorrow we have for this week. Steve Ewert, who received a new hip a while ago, has had 2 repairs on the hip, and he had his second one just last week. Hopefully that one will be successful. We hope it will be. In addition to the shared joy and sorrow aloud, we know that some here have joys and sorrows in your hearts and minds. We invite anyone with a joy or a sorrow to drop a stone into one of the bowls of water at one of the stations we have around the room. Mingling of the stones in the water symbolizes the sharing of our joys and sorrows within this beloved community. We invite you to engage in the spiritual practice of silence as we do this shared ritual. At the end, we will sing Spirit of Life once as a benediction. Let us begin now in silence.
I invite you to join in a short guided meditation. Everybody of all ages is welcome to join in. I invite you to be comfortable where you are. If your feet touch the floor, you can feel that and feel the earth. If not, maybe it's the pew that you feel the earth coming up through it, through this building, through the wood, wherever you are at home or walking around, listening to the service. Feel connected to the earth. And close your eyes if that's helpful. And if you're able, silence is great for this. And just pay attention for a minute to your breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. And I invite you to do a quick scan of yourself, just noticing. There's nothing you have to fix, just noticing. Notice how it is today with your body. What you're feeling within your body today, this gift of life that we have. And shift your attention to your thoughts. What thoughts are going on in your mind this morning? And then finally, think about your emotions, your feelings. What are you feeling this morning? Again, you don't have to do anything about it, just notice. Happy, sad, scared, the whole range of feelings. All are welcome here. Spirit of life, we are grateful for these gifts, the gift of earth, the gift of body, the gift of mind, the gift of feelings. May we use each one of these gifts and be grateful for each one of these gifts to the best of our ability. May it be so. Amen.
We have a very joyful occasion today. We are going to dedicate 12 children and babies, and I'm going to invite the children and their parents and their siblings to come and stand here and face all of you. I'm going to introduce you to everybody. We are dedicating Harper today. Harper is here with her mom, Nicole, and dad, Ben, and her brother, Henry, and her brother, Miles. And also here are grandparents, Pam and Charlie Meyerson. You can give us a wave. Yeah. We're dedicating Wesley. Wesley is here with his mom Lisa and his dad Dave and his big sister Luca and a little furry friend. This is Daniel. Daniel's here with Jeremy and Alejandra. This is Clara. Clara's here with her parents Leslie and David. This is Lila. We're dedicating Lila today. This is her big brother and her parents, her big brother Peter, and her parents Audrey and Kyle. And also here are grandparents Dave and Kathy, and Doug and Janet. You can give a wave. And we're dedicating William or Billy and Elliot, and they are here with their parents Lauren and Dan. We are dedicating Vivian, and Vivian's here with her parents Amy and Brian. And this is Arlo. We're dedicating Arlo, and these are his parents Emery and Stephanie, and also here are Gigi and Judge, waving, filming it all as it should be. This is Gwendolyn. Hi, Gwendolyn. She's here with her parents, Kate and Thomas. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And her grandparents, Sam and Dana. There they are, they're waving. And we're dedicating Piper and Juliet, or JJ. They are here with their parents Mark and Amy and their big brother Harrison. And also here's Grampy. There's Grampy waving. Yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, I'm going to go back over here.
All right. Throughout human history, people have gathered to do as we now do, to welcome those born into our midst and to assure their parents of our love and support. We do this in recognition of the eternal mystery, the ongoing mystery of life, and the need we all have for a family and a community of mutual assistance. And so here is our charge to all of you parents up here, Lisa and Dave, Kate and Thomas, Jeremy and Alejandra, Stephanie and Emery, Audrey and Kyle, Lauren and Dan, Nicole and Ben, Leslie and David, Amy and Brian, Amy and Mark. Your affection and devotion will cradle these children for many years. But the larger world offers no such assurance. It is your task to help them to grow up to find their own strength in this world. It is your task to help each of them become a real person in their own right. You are charged to help them know deeply that they have worth, to give them moral support and guidance, and to offer the joys of safe but challenging communities of faith and family and friendship. And so we charge all of you to prepare Wesley, Gwendolyn, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, William, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and Juliet or JJ to be adults, aware of the world as it ought to be, aware of the power of dedicated individuals to change its course, and aware of the power of love to redeem and transform, if that love has courage as well as affection. And so parents, will you dedicate yourselves this morning to the sacred responsibility of parenting your children and to that way of life that will fill their hearts with memories of gladness, love, and wisdom? If so, please answer, we will.
Before I begin with the older siblings, I got nervous, so I forgot to give a couple shout outs. Vivian's grandpa John is here. Yay!
All right.
And Wesley's grandparents are here, and his aunt and uncle, Lauren and Michael. They're back. All right, so we have some special older siblings who have already been dedicated, and so they're here today to honor their job as older siblings. That's Luca and Peter and Miles and Henry and Harrison. You each have very important jobs. Will you help Wesley and Lila and Harper and Piper and JJ to learn and grow? Will you help take care of them and always love them? If so, please answer, we will. I can't hear anybody. That sounded strangely adult, but we'll take it. Wesley, Gwen, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, Billy, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and JJ, we're going to bless you with water, symbolic of the spirit of life as it touches every shore and nourishes all people. The water that we use is from our congregation's water communion ceremony from many sources and many journeys. It comes with our wisdom and stories to help you on your way. We bless you with water with the prayer that you will grow in reverence for our common humanity. Let me grab the water back here. Okay, here we go, Harper. I'm gonna give you some water. Here I go.
And we bless you with earth, symbol of strength and groundedness. We pray that all of you, like all who dwell on the earth, will know your body as good. May you use your sacred power and agency to make yourself fully at home in your sacred body. No, okay. Should I put it here? No, sure. That's okay. I'll give it to your parents. How about this? There. All right.
It's still effective that way.
Just a little bit. Yep. Just, all right. So both of you, right? Yeah. There you go. There you go. All right. Good job. Get dirt on you, all right? Good. There you go. All right.
These two want it on their hands.
Okay, hand it is. There, I'll give you a little more. There. On your hand. All right.
We bless you with fire. We're just going to show you the fire. We bless you with the fire of our chalice, the sign of our faith, with the prayer that you will honor your passion, your deepest convictions, and that you will let your inner light shine brightly. Wesley, there's some fire. Oh, sure, you want to touch the fire.
And lastly, we bless you with air, the sustenance of the breath of life. You will be inspired by sparks of the divine. May you honor the inspiration and in time be a source of inspiration for others.
We're going to give each of you a flower, unique in all its natural beauty, separate and distinct from all other flowers in creation, to express symbolically our hope that all your life long you will unfold and blossom just as you must, in all of your own unique and natural beauty. We have removed the thorns, hopefully to symbolize the way that, especially when you are young, your parents and the grown-ups around you will help protect you and keep you safe as you learn and grow. Okay, you ready? You want a flower? Here you go, Lila. You want this one? There you go. This one. Go ahead. There you go. Here you go, Arlo.
Wesley, Gwendolyn, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, William, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and JJ, we welcome you into our midst and into our keeping and into our hearts. May you always know that whoever you are, wherever you are on your life journey, you are welcome here.
In our faith tradition, the primary blessing a child receives is not from a religious leader, but from the religious community that shall sustain them. We invite you all to join me in dedicating these children by turning to the responsive reading found in your order of service.
But first, I have a question for all the children and young people that are here. All of these children gathered up here now are officially part of our church family. So will you help them? Will you play with them and learn and grow with them? If so, all the children and young folks in here, please say, "We will." All right.
I invite you to join with me in the words of our dedication responsive reading. It is our faith that each child is one more Redeemer. Each new life comes to us as a gift and makes its demands, exacts our attentiveness, and blesses us.
Are you ready to dedicate yourselves to Wesley, Gwendolyn, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, William, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and Juliet, and to assisting their families?
Will you strive to love and cherish Wesley, Gwendolyn, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, William, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and Juliet in times of struggle as well as gladness?
Wesley, Gwendolyn, Daniel, Arlo, Lila, Elliot, William, Harper, Clara, Vivian, Piper, and Jake. We will love and cherish you always. We acknowledge the divine spark within each child. May we be worthy guardians of these new lives. May we build a community in which they will grow old, surrounded by beauty, embraced by love, and cradled in the arms of peace.
Hooray!
So the recipient of half of our offering this morning will be the UU Service Committee. The rest goes to the congregation. The UU Service Committee is grounded in our Unitarian Universalist values, and it advances human rights through grassroots collaboration. For going now on 85 years, the Service Committee has made a difference for people around the world in really profound ways. So this morning, you may donate to the UU Service Committee and the congregation by putting money in the plate, by the prompt on the screen, both here and at home, by going to the website later to make a donation, or by mailing one to the Unity Temple office. And we would love to have those received by Friday in order for us to send the check to the Service Committee in a timely way. Thank you for your generosity and your faith in this life that we live together. I have a book I'd like to share, a great story that Reverend Emily found. So I invite any kids who want to come forward, of all ages, kids, come on forward, and you'll get a good view. You guys have a good view. And as you're coming forward, so this book is called Tough Cookie, and it's a Christmas story. And it's by Edward Hemingway. All right, good to see you all. Like the hat. All right. So, this story begins. Once upon a time, while Fox was visiting Christmastown in the land of holiday treats, a little cookie, still warm from the bakery oven, burst out the front door and shouted, "I'm a sweet cookie." "Well, hello to you too, and since you brought it up, you do look sweet." "Of course I'm sweet and fast. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the sugar cookie man." Fox never could resist a challenge, so he gave chase, shouting back, "You look very sweet, sweet enough to eat. Ha ha, just try to eat me. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the sugar cookie." Fox was pretty fast. "Hey," and he loved sweets. Crunch. But Cookie wasn't sweet at all, and Fox spit him right out. "Ugh, you taste awful." "How dare you? I'm a sugar cookie. I taste wonderful." "Sorry to break it to you, my little friend, but you taste terrible. Plus, I think I just broke my tooth. You are one tough cookie." "But I'm sweet." No, you're not. "But if I'm not a sweet cookie, then what am I? A slowpoke who tastes terrible? What do I do now?" "Boo-hoo, oh, poor tough cookie is sad." There, don't cry. Maybe you just need some sweetening up." "You think so? It's worth a try." So after a quick trip to the dentist to get his tooth fixed, Fox took Cookie to the Christmastown Spa, where the elves dipped him in delicious eggnog, sprinkled him with powdered sugar, and sang him sugary sweet Christmas carols. Fox gave him a lick, but Cookie still tasted terrible. You said you were a slowpoke. Maybe we should work on your running instead. So Fox signed up Cookie for the Sweet Treat Christmas race that very afternoon, and they headed for the park. But Cookie's stubby legs and lack of experience made it impossible for him to keep up with the more seasoned runners, and as hard as he tried, run, as fast as you can, Cookie, he came in last place. Last place. Cookie was exhausted, but he didn't feel so tough. Was he cut out for anything? No. Fox thought so. Every treat in Christmastown should be able to build itself a proper gingerbread house. You can too, I'll help. Okay. So they found a nice little spot in the gated community of Cookie Cutter and got to work building and decorating. And when they were finished and Cookie went inside his beautiful new home, crash. Yeah, it didn't exactly hold up. It wasn't, not a good builder either. And that's when Cookie crumbled. I'm not sweet, I'm not fast, I can't even make a gingerbread house. Everything I do is half-baked.
That's not my fault.
Don't give up, my little Cookie. We'll figure this out. We just gotta hang in there. Why not hang with us? We've been looking forward to meeting you all day. Huh? What do you say? It makes perfect sense, seeing as we're Christmas tree ornaments, and you are too. I am? Of course you are, silly. You're not like other cookies. You're special, baked with glue and lots of salt, with a little hole in your head for a ribbon.
Dang.
So that's what that's for. I should have guessed, the fox said. Cookie finally knew what he was made of, and he could not have been happier. That afternoon, he hung with care from a branch on the biggest Christmas tree in the center of the park with the sweetest view in town. Overjoyed, Cookie shouted for all the world to hear, "Look, look, look at me! You can't reach me! I'm an ornament on a tree!" "Make some room up there for me," Cookie Fox could never resist a challenge. The end. All right, thank you. So you can all go back to your seats. We're not having classes today. Thanks for coming up.
This is the interactive portion of the service, okay? So as you can see, kids, you're gonna love this part. As you can see, there are instruments strewn about the space, all right? I've been hearing you play with them all morning. So here's what's gonna happen. The next song is Jingle Bells, and there are two missions. Adults, there is a line in the song that says, laughing all the way. So when we sing that, you will sing the song with me. When we sing laughing all the way, I want all the adults to laugh with me, okay? So that's your assignment, exactly. Now, kids, your assignment. So I want the big people to pass an instrument to a little person. And when we get to Jingle Bells, the adults have their portion where they can be loud. Kids, when we get to Jingle Bells, this is where I want every kid with an instrument to be as loud and crazy as you want, but you can only do it during Jingle Bells. I will repeat that. You can only do it during Jingle Bells, okay? Does everybody understand their assignments? All right, please rise in body and spirit. Let's do this. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, on a fifth we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride
of things that I wonder about. I've been wondering, in fact, my whole life, and I bet you have too. When I was younger, I remember wondering at this time of year, would Christmas ever get here? Now that I am older, I wonder, how did it get to be December 17th already? When I was younger, I wondered who my teachers would be and if I liked them, if I would have to wear braces. I wondered why I was Unitarian Universalist and why my friends were Presbyterian or Jewish. I wondered when I would understand all the things in the world. Now that I am older, I wonder why the Tupperware bottoms never match the lids. I wonder why the laundry is never finished. I wonder why we have endless systems of power and inequality based on greed and fear. I wonder when I will understand all the things in the world. Actually, now that I am older, as much as I might try, as much as I read and listen and question and ponder, I know that I am never going to understand all the things in the world. There is always going to be more mystery and wonder. And actually, mostly, I am okay with that, because here's the thing. Even when we know all the facts about something, it still can be full of mystery and miracle. I mean, consider the 12 people that we dedicated this morning, just for example. We can know how they were born and all that, but still, each and every one of them is amazing and magnificent and exactly their own person in a way that we cannot ever really explain. It's true for all of us, really. We're born already who we are and who we will become, and how and why that is, we can't really know. I am the parent of an almost teenager. He is now larger than me, which I logically understand. That is what kids do, they grow. But it still feels like some weird mystery that I could once hold him in one hand, and now he can reach the tall shelves that I can't. He knows things I don't know, lots of them. It's pretty awesome. At Christmas time in Unitarian Universalism, we celebrate the birth of a child. We talk about a particular story about a child being born in a stable a long way from home in a set of unlikely circumstances. The story and the way we tell it remind us of the mystery that any child has the potential to change the world, no matter where they come from or who they are. We celebrate the birth of a child because each time a child is born, there is new hope and new possibility in the world, no matter what is happening now. This year I've been thinking about all the other people gathered, the ones that are here, you all, to help celebrate the young lives as we pledge to help these families as their kids grow, just as we lend our hands and hearts to one another by virtue of being part of this congregation. I have been thinking about, as the story goes, all those shepherds and wise ones who traveled from afar to see that particular baby in the stable. I've been thinking about the tough cookie in our story, the one who keeps trying to figure out who he is, and his friend the fox, in his own imperfect way, keeps helping him to try to solve the mystery. And then the tough cookie meets a group just like him, and he realizes who he is and where he belongs. They didn't have to help tough cookie, especially not the fox, but they did. I mean, we don't have to be together. We don't have to run and meet new babies or even engage with one another, and yet here we are. I see it all the time, here and elsewhere, how we are called to help one another, to be with one another, even when it means inconvenience or sacrifice or discomfort for ourselves. I've seen it in the way people in our community have responded generously to refugees. I've seen it in the way that we lend our time and presence to those who are healing or sick. I see in the way that we offer ourselves in the face of death when there is nothing to do but be with one another. It is mysterious and miraculous and wonderful. This time of year, especially, it seems like we need those stories of mystery and wonder. I was thinking of Hanukkah, which just finished on Friday night, and how that holiday celebrates in part how a tiny bit of oil lasted for 8 whole days and nights. It would have been easy to look at what they had when they were trying to rededicate the temple and just given up. Nope, we don't have enough oil. Forget it. They could have looked at the evidence and the facts, and it would have been a logical decision to say no. But instead, they lit the candle. I don't know why. Hope, faith, mystery, no matter. They lit it, and the impossible happened. The oil lasted and lasted. On these days that are still getting shorter and shorter, I spend more and more time outside in the dark. It would be easy for us to be swallowed up into the darkness. Darkness definitely has its gifts. But people hang lights of all colors outside. They find inflatable unicorns and giant Christmas Yeti and Santas and Snoopies and dinosaurs, as if to say, we still have hope. We still celebrate. We still believe that the longer days will come back. According to Google, the Earth's pole will be at the maximum tilt from the sun on Thursday night, December 21st at 9:27 p.m. And then the days will start getting longer. That seems like forever away from now. I wonder if it will ever get here, don't you? And honestly, you can explain all the orbits and the moons and the science of all that, and I will hear the facts and understand it, and it still seems amazing and mysterious and miraculous just the same. There is so much mystery and miracle and wonder all around us. We only need open our hearts. We only need listen to the stories told at this time of year, including those of the earth's axes and oil burning and babies, all the babies being born. Gwen Matthews writes, "Here in our church, you are just as much a holiday miracle as the turning of the earth, as persistence and dedication to a faith, as the creation of each new life. We see the love you give to others, the space you create to hold one another's joys and sorrows, and the generosity and spirit you entrust to this community. You are the holiday miracle. This community is one of miracle makers." There are a lot of things I wonder about. Some things are answerable. Yes, Christmas and solstice will arrive. The laundry will never be done. And some things are just not answerable, like the thing about the Tupperware lids and bottoms. And then there are those things that no matter what, no matter how much we can explain, are still full of mystery and miracle and wonder. Hallelujah. May our hearts and minds and spirits be open to all that mystery and miracle around us, and so may it always be.
I'm back. Please join me in singing Rise in Body and Spirit, hymn number 235 in the Great Hymnal. Deck the halls. Now, here's what we're going to do, because I can't just do something simple. We're going to split the room essentially in half. So, for the first verse, you guys will start, and for the fa-la-las, that's you guys. Repeat the verse, fa-la-la. Repeat the verse, and fa-la-la. Until we get to the end, the last fa-la-la, everybody sings it. For the second verse, guess what? It's your turn. You will start, and then you will fa-la-la. And then you will continue, and fa-la-la. On the third verse, we all sing together. Does everybody understand the assignment? Perfect. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la
in our congregation, you are just as much a holiday miracle as the turning of the earth, as persistence and dedication to a faith, as the creation of each new life. We see the love you give to others, the space you create to hold one another's joys and sorrows, and the generosity and spirit you entrust to this community. You are the holiday miracle. Please join with me in the words of our chalice extinguishing, printed in the order of service. Carry the flame of peace and love until we meet again.